Enugu State Governor Peter Mbah says the continued detention of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu should be resolved through political means, not prolonged court battles. Speaking after his defection to the APC, Mbah called on Southeast leaders to unite and present a common front to the federal government. He said he raised the issue with President Tinubu shortly after taking office and believes a political solution remains the most sustainable path forward. Likewise, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar criticized the prolonged detention of Kanu, describing it as an open sore on the nation's conscience. The proscribed IPOB leader has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, the DSS, since June 2021 and is facing a 7-count charge related to alleged terrorism activities. To discuss this now, we're joined by Counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Maxwell Opara. Thank you so much for joining us, Maxwell. Does a political resolution serve your client's long-term interests better than a full judicial vindication?
Good evening for having me. Well, in the first instance, I want to tell you that there is no case against Nnamdi Kanu. I challenge anybody, if you say that Nnamdi Kanu committed an offense, which offense? It's just an intimidation because he is from an Igbo. If Nnamdi Kanu is from another tribe, we will not be there today. We have seen people that committed crime and the bandits, terrorists, and the federal government are having discussion with them. Nnamdi Kanu is just exercising his fundamental right of self-determination, which is several courts, internationally, locally, has declared that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. I have judgments, including the one court awarded with billions of naira against the Nigerian government. The other day, Kenya government decided on it. International Human Rights Organization has also decided on it. So when you say that political solution, as if Nnamdi Kanu has committed a crime, some people said, grant him amnesty. Amnesty for what? You grant amnesty to somebody who committed a crime and well established. So the issue of a political solution, they should allow him to continue with his agitation. If you know all those things that gave rise to the agitation, address it. The agitation will die a natural death. So the white people are calling Mr. Tinubu, President Tinubu, is just for him because his trial is embarrassing Nigeria the more. I know what I'm telling you. It's embarrassing Nigeria the more. I don't know who is pushing Nigeria. Some people say that it's Britain. If it's Britain, can't you tell Britain to stop embarrassing this country? Now you arrest somebody for over 10 years now. No single charge. You continue to amend. You continue to amend. You continue to amend. Okay, Court of Appeal now, discharge and acquit him. You refuse to release him for complete 8 days before you now go back to Supreme Court. And Supreme Court said, you said that he jumped bail, he never jumped bail. The procedure upon which we brought him to this country was illegal. What do you want again? Any opportunity to embarrass this country, our leaders will never miss it. They must ensure that Nigeria is being embarrassed. Is it good for people to tell you to discontinue this distraction and focus what is focusing you? Why you are elected? Why you even aspired to be the president? So that is my own issue. So the issue of the police is long overdue. Nnamdi Kanu is just there for the reason personally known to them. I know what I'm talking about. I have participated in the trial. Now you open a case for terrorists. No single weapon. You do not tender any single weapon. What you tender is boxers, his boxers, singlet, perfume you collected in his hotel room, speaker, microphone he's using to do broadcast. What an embarrassment. You did not even front somebody, one single person as a witness. This is somebody who committed an act of terrorism, who said that, yes, Nnamdi Kanu sponsored me. You said that he made a live broadcast saying that they should kill people. What an embarrassment. So that Mr. President should, as a matter of fact, stop embarrassing this country, direct Attorney General to discontinue that charge and allow Nnamdi Kanu to continue with his agitation.
Okay, so let's say that, and I hear you and your reasoning, but let's say that a political solution were accepted. What would your client be willing to concede or guarantee in return for example, an end to IPOB secessionist rhetoric or activities? Because it feels like that's what they want him to do.
Of course, in the course of anything that you are doing in life, you must have one or two mistakes where you did not get it right. It's only God that will get everything right. I at least Nnamdi Kanu, one thing I noticed in him is that he's one-tempered. That he just say it as it is, without being diplomatic, without missing words. And the thing is not good as a leader. Are you know what I'm saying? So I think by now he must have learned those mistakes. Are you get what I'm saying? So if he's coming out now, he will now change his style of agitation. It's your right to agitate. I can start agitating, asking that I want to have Federal Republic of Maxwell, United Nations African Charter, both local and the international legislation granted him that right to agitate. Then if I merit it, let it be. So shutting him down that he should not agitate for Biafra again, you are removing that thing that makes him a human being. That is exercising his fundamental rights. One of the things that distinguish me from an animal is my enforcement of my fundamental rights. Right to life, right to express my opinion, right, freedom of movement, which dog doesn't have, which goat doesn't have. I have it. So I said that I should not exercise my rights of expression. I should not exercise my rights of freedom because you want me to be out. No, it is wrong. We are operating democracy that is predicated on constitutional governance. So we should allow things to work out. Like if I were the president, the current president, all those issues that gave rise to this, after all, people Nnamdi Kanu started agitating before Buhari came. They ignored him. Wazirike was agitating. The person, people ignored them. You continue to agitate. Let your eye be on the ball. Address all those issues. That will just die a natural death. Even when he's coming, like personally, I don't believe that my brother will be a president. It's because of some people in this country that divided us among. When I see an Hausa or Fulani person, I will be seeing as our enemy. It is our leaders that cause all these things. Ordinarily, when somebody is ruling, nobody cares. I came back, I traveled how many countries? I was asking myself, our leaders, do they see all these people? I was there in Paris, I was there in Vienna, I was there in Spain. I was seeing how nobody cares who is the president. Nobody cares, and I don't care who is my president. What I need is let things continue to function. If you see somebody who is qualified, let the person be there. I don't care. It is because of this divide and rule our leaders are making. If you see someone that is competent, that is what is bringing all these things. So for goodness sake, they should allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. There is no case against charge against him as far as I'm concerned. Are you good? I'm saying it's just because the government feel that it's from the Igbo extraction, and Igbos cannot do anything. When Sonny Igboho was arrested there in Benin Republic, the Yorubas stood up and they make a move to Sonny Igboho is out, and he's still agitating. Has anybody arrested him? I can go on and on and on. The president of Mieti Allah the other day was the charge they prefer against him was withdrawn. I can go on and on. The other day they granted people that committed crime. Those the one that killed the husband, the one that committed the drug bandits in Castina and in Zafara. You are having discussion with terrorists and bandits. And the word of Nnamdi Kanu, he said that he made broadcast, and they're keeping him there because it's from Igbo extraction.
Mr. Opara, let's focus on what your legal team is doing right now. Is your legal team coordinating with political actors in the Southeast to formalize any proposals, or are the statements like Mbah's purely symbolic and without legal follow-through?
What Nnamdi Kanu told them, and he stand by that. Nnamdi Kanu said, if you are releasing me with any condition, I'm not accepting it. Of course, you should know him. You don't intimidate him. Anything that is any release that has to do with a condition, he will not take it. He will not take it. So and he has told them that nobody should go and beg for me. I was with him on Monday. He said that nobody should beg for him. He continued to say it anytime I went to visit him. He said nobody should beg for me. I never committed any crime, even if I'm dying there. I never committed any crime. He may tell it. After all, he has lost the father and the mother. When they are persecuting him, he's been persecuted. And we should call him for evil. That's why I love someone like Shore and some other people from the north and that are calling him for evil. They did not say no because of his an evil. An injury to one is an injury to one is an injury to all. So let the federal government ask him to go. He never committed any crime. Even the judge know that he never committed any crime. Even the prosecutor know that he never committed any crime. It is act of intimidation. They want to show that nobody can agitate for Biafra again. It has no place. You cannot use somebody saying after dealing with him, nobody will rise to agitate for Biafra again. Who says so? People will come, people will agitate. When you push people to the wall, people will agitate. And somebody is telling me that this country is not negotiable. The unity of this country is not negotiable. It is negotiable. When things are not moving, if some people feel cheated, they will tell you to come, let us negotiate. That is how it's supposed to be.
All right.
Nobody is a slave. Nobody is more Nigerian than nobody is a second-class citizen in this country.
All right,
so
Mr. Maxwell Opara, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us
and
giving your opinion on this. Mr. Maxwell Opara is the counsel to Nnamdi Kanu.